Hi there, everybody. It's another week, and we are starting a new topic on biographies. Okay, we're looking at biographies, and as you can see here, this text is even for children a year higher than us in year 6. But because we are so good at English and we've done very well so far, we're going to tackle this topic. Okay, biographies. Now, our learning objective today is to identify the features of a biography. Okay, so first of all, we need to kind of work out what is a biography, and then we can work out its features. Okay, so a biography is when you're writing about. Okay, it's like a text or an example of, and it's writing about somebody else, who's famous, maybe who's done something important. Okay, with their life, and you're writing about them. Now, you can't get that confused with an autobiography, which means someone who's writing about themselves. Okay, and there are some very famous autobiographies where people have written about themselves and turned their life into a story. But a biography is when you're writing about somebody else, somebody famous, maybe. It doesn't have to be, but normally it's somebody famous, okay? And I've got an example biography here about a person called Tom Daley, okay? Tom Daley is a very, very, very successful diver from England. He was diving in the Olympics, okay? And although I'm not going to read the whole thing, I'm going to get you guys to read through here the story of Tom Daley and everything. The important parts are these boxes here, as those boxes are the key features of a biography. And I'm going to read those boxes to you now and go through them, okay? So number one, the first thing that you see is introduction. An introduction that summarizes the main events of the person's life. Okay, so that in the introduction section, we summarize all of the things that he has done. Okay? And here, one of the summaries is his 3 gold medals that he got, his 3 Olympic medals that he got during the Olympics. Okay. Number 2, information about the key events in the person's life in chronological paragraphs. That word is so important, chronological. Okay, because it means time order. Okay, so you start out with his family and his early life, then his sporting beginnings, and then it goes on and on and on. Okay, on other pages, okay, to his eventual success. Okay, so it starts off with his early life. We'll get to this with this page in a minute. Okay, but it's in chronological paragraphs, which means each paragraph is the next time in the person's life. Okay, number 3, specific facts about achievements, influences, and significant people. So facts. Okay. Facts, dates, okay, very specific things. People who influenced him even, okay? For example, in this text, there's the key fact here of his birth, okay? His dad's name, his mum's name, his brother's names, the school, that he went to school, and there's a bit about his school. But the facts are important. The names are important, okay? Next one. Their feelings about different points and events in their life. So they're writing about how the person felt, okay, during those times. Okay, feelings, their feelings, not our feelings, even though or the person's that writing about him's feeling. It's about Tom Daley's feelings, the person you're writing about's feelings. Okay, next one. Oops. Verbs written in the past tense and in third person. Okay, so I'm going to give you some examples over here, okay? Began is an example, okay? Tom then began, yeah? So it's because it's written in the past and in third person, okay? You can't say Tom begins diving lessons because that means he's starting them right now, and that's not the case because this happened in the past. So you need to put your verbs in the past tense and in third person, okay? Next one. Again, there's more examples here of key facts in their life, but again, chronological paragraphs. There's more examples here about facts, people that influenced him and significant people. So, for example, some of the facts over here, number 3, as you can see here, 3. And you look at you go along here. You see, he was the youngest competitor at the 2008 Beijing Olympics for Britain. Okay, which means he's another fact about him. He won Sports Personality of the Year. Another fact. He was a junior 10-meter champion. Another fact. Okay. So again, they're in chronological order. Again, verbs are written in the past tense. Again, feelings about different points in their life, how they feel. Okay? And then it goes on here. You can take some time to read this during the lesson. I'll make sure you have this text. Okay? And some of you who even collected the packs will already have a paper copy of this. So their feelings about different points in their life. Quotes. Oh, now this is the next one that we need to focus on here. Quotes from the person themselves. Okay? So as Tom says, oh, you have to want it more than anything. It has to be the biggest thing in your life. Otherwise, why would you do it? So this is a quote from Tom Daly. This is a quote from the person you're writing a biography about. Okay? It's a quote. So that's another one. And then finally, a conclusion about how they are and how they will be remembered. Okay? So what I want you to do today, okay, because the learning objective, remember, is to find the features, and they're all here for you in little boxes all the way around. I want you to make a poster, okay? A poster. Well, you haven't really done any posters yet in year 5, but I want you to do a poster about features of a biography, okay? I want you to create a poster about the features of a biography, okay? And make sure you include all the features that are in these boxes. So that's what I want you to do, to create a poster about these features. We'll talk a little bit more about it in the class as well. But this kicks us off our first week on biographies.